Just got through talking with the police officer. I should have recorded during the time that we was actually talking, because from what it looks like, there's nothing that can be done about this type of covert harassment, and it seemed like it's going to be worse because of this. And now that they know, because of the people that's actually doing this to me are actually able to see and or hear in real time what I'm doing. So if I'm talking to the police officers, they are very much aware. Even if they don't get the message right then at that moment, or they're not watching right then in that moment, they are able to see and know what's going on. On top of that, the officer stood outside of the house, so if it was anything that I did want to say to him, it was out publicly. So anybody that is harassing me and doing it in a covert way, he's basically giving them the information to what he was telling me by saying, ma'am, if they're not physically touching you or harming you, don't do anything about it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wait a minute, hold up, that don't make no damn sense. I'm not calling you about physical harm. I'm calling you about somebody beaming fucking energy weapons and goddamn electronic devices to disrupt my fucking home and my children, and especially my child. And I'm actually hearing these voices telling me, oh, she's she's mad, or she's crying, she's sad. These people are inserting emotions that are involuntary, bruh, inside of me. And they're not doing anything about this shit, but telling me to move. I'm like, bitch, I tried to fucking move. I tried to get a goddamn job so I can get the fuck on. They infiltrate my fucking job to make sure that I don't have a source of income. They divide me with my family so I won't have no support system. This whole tactic is to isolate me so they can further discredit me and torture me. And this is not fair. This is not right. I deserve to live in peace. I deserve to live in safety too, because I pay here. I pay to stay here. And that's the thing. My human rights are being taken away from me, and right in my fucking face. And they think that all us niggas is ignorant, and ain't. That is not true. I am well able and capable of actually telling you what the fuck is wrong with me. I'm not a child. And then on top of that, they use like certain psychological tactics, body language or gestures, to try to throw this person off of concentration, because they know that this is the form of tactic that's happening to them. So at this point in time, I'm trying to ask the police for assistance on, okay, sir, if I feel the need of having to come out here and protect myself, and I suspect somebody is sending indirect harm to me, what can I do to keep from going to fucking jail so it won't look like I'm a goddamn aggressor? Because I don't go out here fucking with nobody. I don't want to go to jail for defending my fucking self and not being able to prove it, because it's not being physically, quote unquote, done. That's some bullshit. Psychological warfare is being waged on innocent civilians out in society, bruh, and it has infiltrated the community. High-tech technology. Advanced technology that ain't even supposed to leave the facilities of these research programs is now being handed to fucking regular ass citizens to torment, torture, and terrorize civilians that they may not like, or that they may simply have gotten information to do these type of tactics to. I don't know any of these people, and that's how they're even being able to operate undetected